Alright, World Forger, you totally win. Except, you don't. Superman, welcome. See, World Forger, this was my plan all along. Prepare.
That's for leaving me choking in space, dude. Welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics and Justice League issue number 25. Written by Scott Snyder and Jorge Jimenez with art by Jorge Jimenez, Justice League issue number 25 continues the story from Justice League issue number 24, with Superman still in that vacuum of space, just choking, trying to stay alive. While all this is going on, the Justice League is fighting their sixth dimension counterparts, while Batman's trying to convince his fellow Justice League, hey, let's do this. Don't make me use the bat suit, but the World Forger is saying don't try to reason with them, just go ahead, use it, even though Batman is saying nope, just give me a chance to talk them into it first. However, despite his best efforts, the Justice League is not going to come over to Batman's side, even as Batman is talking about how there's no other way, I've ran all the calculations, this is the way it's gotta be. But just as it looked like that Batman has turned on his fellow Justice League, his words are sort of echoing out into the reaches of space, more particularly to the ears of Superman, who has been recently reliving through a memory that he also went through similarly with his son, John Kent, as seen in the previous issue, more particularly around this lantern. So when Clark was a boy, his dad was trying to show him how to build this lantern because that night they were going to let the lanterns go up. It was a way of respecting the dead. And while he was doing this, Clark wanted to use his powers to get the job done faster. However, Pa Kent told him, we are going to do this the old-fashioned way. And try as he might, Clark couldn't do it, and so he did not have a lantern to send up. However, as the memory continued on, he did remember that even though he didn't have a lantern to send up, it was okay because he was still part of the experience. And as he begins to see lanterns out in the vacuum of space, he quickly realizes that these are actually suns placed in a path that he was able to follow, going through each and every sun, becoming faster and stronger as he did this. And with all that power, he was able to make it to the sixth dimension planet, destroying the World Forger's machine and wrecking his plans. Batman, of course, smiles because, as it turns out, this was his plan all along, confusing the World Forger, as the Forger says, wait a second, I looked into your soul, your eyes, you wanted this as much as I did, and Batman did say, yes, as much as I wanted it, I also wanted to give Superman and Hope a chance, to which they did not disappoint. And the World Forger now lays defeated, saying that without his machine, he can't do the merge, and the universe is going to fall to doom, as was Perpetua's original design. Batman rebuttals that, however, saying that you think you ran all the variables, but there's one you did not consider, and that was you joining us. And there is some hesitation at first because of the status of the World Forger, but then, as Batman points out, you can rearrange your molecular structure so that you can indeed be with us. So Superman, he holds out his hand, and it looks like that the World Forger has joined the Justice League. Now returning to their appropriate dimension, Mira, Starman, and Jarro approach the League saying, hey, where have you guys been? Because as far as the League is concerned, they've only been gone for hours. However, it turns out that they have been gone for weeks. And in these weeks, the world has fallen to doom because Lex Luthor had gone up on the screen and he had said that do not trust justice, do not trust the Justice League, only look after yourselves. And as is explained, everyone is essentially tearing each other apart. And it's even pointed out that Lex Luthor is dead. Or is he? Because meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom, Brainiac is overseeing everything. That is specifically a pod that opens up, to which a transformed Lex Luthor steps out. And after getting a full glimpse of him, you know that it is about to get way more intense than it has been over the course of the Sixth Dimension story arc. And my hat is off to Scott Snyder, who has been writing an amazing story. I just love this notion of the year of the villain and how he managed to both complete the Sixth Dimension storyline while starting this brand new Year of the Villain arc. And I gotta say, Justice League issue number 25 is a solid read. And if you've already read this book, I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing as well as liking and sharing with some friends. And if you want to see some more great comic book videos, click one of the 2 videos down below. All right, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.